we are going to see about object-oriented database management system. Database management system is a concept which is used to store the data, retrieve the data and modify the data and make any modification updations in the table. In UML, that is Unified Modeling Language, we are going to see about the addition between object-oriented database management system. Yes. Object-oriented database management system is a type of database management system that is used to store the data in the form of object. So object is nothing but structured approach. This approach is mainly useful for handling complex data and real life entity data. And in some computer aided models and some scientific models, their applications are entirely different. Even though the applications are entirely different, the OODBMS is best suited for model because of its unique structured approach. And features of OODMS, Object Oriented Data Model. We already know that in OODBMS, the data is stored in the form of objects. So, by using case diagram, class diagram, sequence diagram, activity, state chart and deployment diagrams, the data is stored in the form of user understandable language. That is, a simple handling method is useful to understand the picturized manner easily. And next one is classes and inheritance. For example, class is an attribute. So, class, example, a customer is going to open a bank account means bank is a one class, customer is one class and savings bank account is another class. If they are provided with the ATM card, ATM is another class and they are operating the ATM machine means the ATM transaction is another class. For example, a customer open a account means the account may be savings account, recurring deposit account or fixed deposit account. So, these three classifications belong to bank accounts. So, these three savings, recurring and fixed deposit account or the inheritance of classes, that is parent classes. So, it belong the relationship and characteristics of parent classes. Third one is encapsulation. Encapsulation means bundling of data and hiding the complex details and converting the complex details into the simplified manner. It's a basic feature of encapsulation. And polymorphism means changing the characteristics of one model from another model. So, in a use case diagram means a model is compared with another diagram when the features of one class is applicable and adaptable to another class. The same one is also applied here. And next one is persistence, that is concreteness, that is the structure is fixed and it is not flexible. So, fixture is predetermined. We can fit the data in the form of predetermined classes. We cannot define a new class. Already defined classes, sequences are there. We have to fit the data into that. It's a main feature of OODBMS. And complex data relationship. In an ATM model, in an ATM transaction model, bank is one class, bank customer is another class, ATM machine, ATM server, ATM technician. 5 classes are there means there is a relationship between the 5. And bank server and ATM server are the 2 main servers. So, there is a complex relationship. Many people are using the ATM and they are withdrawing different variety, that is the different quantity of money. So, there is a complex relationship, this data. This can be easily simplified with the help of classes, persistency, inheritance and encapsulation. This is a most important feature of OODBMS. And next one is advantages of OODBMS. The OODBMS concept is mainly utilized for real world entities, that is matrimonial system, library management, in schools and colleges, student information system, ATM transactions. So, these concepts are mainly related to real life entities of the people. Example, matrimony.com. In this one, lot of brides and bridegrooms details are stored and they are connected and matched with each other. This job can be easily described in UML diagrams. So, that is intuitive data model. And flexibility and extensibility. That is, we are drawing a model means we can make changes in the model and create additions and deletions, updations in the model easily. It is possible because of predetermined structure. We are creating a model in the initial stage, and after 2 or more iterations, according to the changes required, we can change the model. This is an example of flexibility and extensibility. And better for complex applications. There is many more applications are there. So the customer's requirements are different in nature. One customer enter into ATM for withdrawing money. One customer enter into ATM for checking the balance. One more enter into ATM for PIN validation. One person enter into ATM for PIN change, and another one enter for that is a transfer of money from one account to another account. So even though the operations are different, the ATM server is correctly allocating the entire task. This is because of this model classes. These are the advantages of OODBMS. And the table in OODBMS. In relational database management system, the data is stored in the form of tables. That is, table is nothing but a combination of rows and columns. But in OODBMS, the entire data is stored in the form of objects, that is structured approach. So there is a difference between relational database management system and object-oriented database management system. In OODBMS, nested tables are there. That is relationship between 2 or more tables. We are creating 2 or more models, means there is a relationship. We can create a relationship between these 2 models with the help of associations, comprehensions. And next one, objects versus tables. In relational database management system, the data is stored in the form of tables. With the help of queries, the data can be withdrawn, and we can present the data in the form of, in the way of forms and reports. It is possible, but in OODBMS, it is a pictorial representation only. By using a structured approach, the entire program is shown in the form of graphical manner. So this is the difference between RDBMS and OODBMS. Row represents one complete record of a student. For example, a student is taken, means her name, a date of joining in a college, date of birth, her parents' details, and all records ends with a record. And column means attribute, that is date of birth is one column, and year of birth is one column, and her father name is one column, like that way. And table-like structures. In table-like structures means foreign key, otherwise primary key, may be used for linking or otherwise creating a table. But in OODBMS, reference links are used for connecting the tables. Unique key is useful. By using the unique key, 2 tables can be joined. But in OODBMS, reference links are used to connect 2 models. For example, ATM operations is separately given, loan application is separately given. A customer apply loan in a bank and the loan is sanctioned, means he can withdraw the loan money with the help of ATM. So the customer is the same person. He apply the loan and obtained a loan and withdraw the loan in the way of ATM machine. So there is a combination between loan application section, customer, and ATM section. So by using reference links, these 3 objects can be linked. And next one is data model. Data model means OODBMS uses object-oriented data model. RDBMS uses relational database model. Relational database model is nothing but Oracle. So many programming languages are there. How many programming languages handle the data? Like that way, OODBMS also handle the data. And then data structure. There is a combination of rows and columns in RDBMS, but OODBMS uses structured approach only. Relationship. In RDBMS, foreign keys and primary keys are useful for joining 2 tables, but here reference links are used for joining tables. So in summary, to conclude this, both RDBMS and relational database management system OODBMS are useful for storing data. The way of storing the data may be different, but both are useful for the customers. Otherwise, client companies, because different clients are there, their requirements are different. So as per the requirements, these new programming languages are developed to satisfy the needs of the consumers. Both OODBMS and RDBMS are the useful concept for data management system. Thank you.